This feels like a match that should have more people in it, but we're keeping it simple, keeping it simple with Sheamus and Big E. Now, Sheamus did come up short against Angelo Dawkins in one of the news videos, but on a technicality, I can't count everything towards the rankings, especially because that was just meant to be a random match and isn't necessarily meant to everything isn't necessarily meant to lead back to the rankings. But Sheamus could be losing his spot in the rankings with a loss to Big E, as Big E is in the rankings and is a few spots ahead of Sheamus. So this could make or break Sheamus' position and insurance as we move a step closer to Money in the Bank. Which I don't know how Money in the Bank works in WWE 2K22, but I would like it to lead somewhere to where maybe we end up doing an Elimination Chamber instead of Money in the Bank, but I would like to maybe do Money in the Bank just in case I choose to do it in WWE 2K23, and that it isn't something that I'm surprised by, it's something that I know about, just so I can anticipate it if I want to go that route in the next game as well. The referee just gets in the way now, but I believe Big E, if I remember off the top of my head, I think Big E is either 11 or 10 in the rankings, and Sheamus is, I believe, 8 or 7. So it is not much of a difference, but there is a bit of a difference between Big E's position and Sheamus' position in the rankings. And something that should be kept in mind when it comes to this, especially considering the fact that Money in the Bank will consist of, I don't know off the top of my head, either it consists of 6 or 8. I think typically it consists of 6, but I know in the past there's been 8. So if that's the case, then that means you need to be in the top 6 to be a part of Money in the Bank, or top 7, because technically what I could do is give the number one contender, the title shot, and make it a bigger deal, like a 4-match pay-per-view type thing, as opposed to just have everybody in Money in the Bank, which then gives the 7 spot a little bit of a added bonus as far as being in that position, because as I mentioned, Money in the Bank will be one of the last draws to WWE 2K22, and something that we need to venture into before we make the move to WWE 2K23, which 2K23 is set to release in the next week, and is something that I am sure everyone is looking forward to, and I know I am looking forward to it, because if there's one thing I'm looking forward to in Money in the Bank with WWE 2K23, it is War Games. It is 100% War Games, as War Games is something that I am 100% looking forward to in the new game coming out very, very soon. The Irish Curse Backbreaker, and Sheamus shows his power because it takes a special type of person to be able to do that to somebody the size of Big E. As Big E is just like Sheamus, Big E is a power threat in the WWE. Sheamus reverses him. Sheamus grabs him. You know what comes next? The Celtic Cross upcoming. Sheamus. He's measuring him. He's measuring Big E. He is measuring Big E, begging for him to get up. He caught him with the brogue kick, but it looked like he only grazed him. He didn't catch him flush with the brogue, and that's why Big E was able to kick out, because Sheamus did not catch him flush with the brogue. He only caught him partially. Sheamus with a brutal scoop slam. Now he's just painting the hitting the mat. I mean, he's just rubbing Big E's face into the mat. Alabama Slammer by Sheamus on Big E. Sheamus goes for the lateral press, forearm across the bridge of the nose, and Big E kicks out. Again, if this is anything like the other matches we've seen, Polish Hammer and Big E's busted open. Polish Hammer and Big E's busted open. Right on the side of the head. Right above the left eye, Big E is busted open. If this is anything like the other matches we've seen from the ranks, that consisted of ranking matches, or the ranked matches, it will be Big E and Sheamus giving it their all. But I also think, if anything, Sheamus may give it his all to a fault, because he wants nothing more than to keep his spot in the rankings, even if it's at the expense of doing something underhanded to do so. Big E is stalling for it. Sheamus saw it coming and blocked the big splash. Big E reverses him. Headbutt by E. E. Suplex. Drops him down with a stiff suplex. And now he mounts Sheamus. Right hand. Big E E gets caught. Small package. E catches him off guard with a small package. Nerve hold by Big E. E with a nerve hold on Sheamus. He's trying to end it with a nerve hold. He slaps on the nerve hold. And if there's anybody with power enough to make Sheamus submit, it is Big E. Sheamus is fighting back though. This is the type of fight that Sheamus loves. This is the type of match that Sheamus loves. Polish Hammer. This is the type of match that Sheamus loves. He's going... No, Big E reverses him. He was going for the Celtic Cross again. E gets reversed. Sheamus reverses what looked to be maybe the big ending, and he drops him with a big suplex. Wait a second, Sheamus has got his feet on the ropes. Big E kicks out, thank goodness. Sheamus is pissed off. E with a shoulder block takes down Sheamus. E looks to defeat Sheamus. Sheamus kicks out. E tried to lock on the nerve hold again. Lock on the nerve hold again. Sheamus, double leg trip. He got him. I mean, to me, it looked like the ref stopped counting before Big E kicked out. To me, it looked like the ref may have stopped counting before Big E kicked out. Sheamus with the brogue kick. From out of nowhere. Big E kicked out. The referee is pissed. Sheamus is pissed at the ref, but Big E kicked out. Of the brogue kick. That one connected flush right on the jaw. But Big E kicked out somehow, someway. E stays in this matchup. E gets sent ribs first and chest first into the steps. Sheamus. Alabama Slammer on the outside. And he sends E shoulder first into the barricade. Sheamus, scoop slam on the outside. Sheamus is making his way back into the ring. He's trying to get Big E He's trying to get Big E counted out. He's trying to maintain... Desperation has never been stronger for Sheamus. He's trying to get E counted out. But he's back up and back into the ring. Sheamus gets reversed. He puts his hand up, tucks his jaw. He knows he's got to fight. He knows it's going to be a fight. He drops him face first from the fireman's carry position into the corner. He knows it's gonna be a fight. You saw him tuck his head, tuck his jaw, and put up his hands, ready for the fight with Sheamus. And now he's just found another gear. He's shaking it off, and he's got Sheamus up, showing the power like only Big E can. Big E is waiting for Sheamus to get back up. He's waiting for Sheamus. He's waiting for Sheamus. He's got him up. Big ending. Big ending. Big ending. Sheamus kicked out. Sheamus kicked out. Sheamus kicked out. Sheamus kicked out. Belly to belly by Big E. Takes down Sheamus. E got caught again. Sheamus saw the big splash coming and caught E again. Hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle. Chop. Big E chops him back. E gets knocked back. E avoids Sheamus. E hits him again with a belly-to-belly suplex. Side slam. Sheamus caught him. Sheamus caught him. Big E, Sheamus tried for it, but Big E blocked him. Somehow Big E blocked him. Sheamus kicked out, popped his shoulder up. This has been a fight between Sheamus and E. This has been a fight between Sheamus and E. Sheamus ain't messing around now. Sheamus hits him with the brogue kick. Sheamus hits him with the brogue kick. Sheamus dropped him. Third time the charm. Third time's the charm with the brogue kick. What a match. And Sheamus earned his right to stay and keep his spot in the rankings. Sheamus earned his right to stay in the rankings at number 7, where he is at. Sheamus earned his right to stay where he's at in the rankings. And Big E put up quite a fight tonight against the Celtic Warrior. But there's more to come from there. And if you like what you saw, let me know who else you would like to see in the compete. Sorry, number 8. Sheamus is number 8, not number 7. But either way, he earned his right to stay in the rankings at number 8. And maybe compete for the spots higher now that he's on the winning track instead of the losing track, after having to prove himself following a loss to Angelo Dawkins. But either way, that is it for me now, and I will see you in the next video.